What is up, Guardians? It's me, Milk Chocolate Gamer, and today we have a lot to talk about. It's the April update coming out tomorrow. I'm sorry it's a late upload. I really wanted to upload this a little bit earlier so you guys can have the information earlier, but I had to study for the ACT, and now I'm done with that, and I'm ready to talk to you guys about the update. So first of all, Max Light is being raised to 335. There's a new Prison of Elders. If you haven't been here for the Prison of Elders, it was from year one from House of Wolves, and now they've just reworked it, like different bosses and things like that. They're adding Sterling Treasure so we can get armor and chroma customizations and ships and things like that. And Sterling Treasure can be bought from Eververse, and Sterling Treasure can also be dropped from once every week from going to the Postmaster, doing the weekly Crucible, not the weekly Crucible bounty some shacks, but actually just completing like the one match or whatever it is, like one match of control, and you get a free Sterling Treasure, and beating the new level 41 Prison of Elders. It will get you one Sterling Treasure. So that's 3 Sterling Treasures. Now I'm not sure if it's 3 Sterling Treasures per account or 3 Sterling Treasures per character, because that would be 9 Sterling Treasures, and then you can just use that all on one account, and you can have like all the stuff that you want. But then I don't know if it's like, if you open one Stolen Treasure on Hunter, if you can get Titan or Warlock gear as a Hunter, that would really suck. There's always going to be a new strike, rework, a winner's run. There's also faction armors. I'm going to show you the Dead Orb one. Here it is. Updated difficulty of Oryx. Now you can get up to 300 light, 330 light drops from Oryx, and from the Court of Oryx you can get up to 335 artifacts. So that's actually pretty good, because then they're like bringing in the whole game to be able to go to 335 instead of just doing one thing and getting to the max light. You have to do a bunch of things, which I think is pretty cool, because like more not replayability, but like we'll be looking at more things instead of just looking at Oryx for every time, every week. And they said that we're supposedly having 16 weeks worth of content without having something replayed. So that's actually like really nice. And by the time that 16 weeks is done, we should be expecting Destiny 2. So hype, man. Chroma customization of blue, yellow, red, and white. So what this means is that we can either have our gear blue, red, white, or yellow, but we can also customize it to our own desire, and you can have maybe your headpiece blue, armors yellow, gauntlets red, and then your boots white. And then there's also a Taken themed gear, which is, so we're gonna be like maybe disguising as a Taken, you know. But all this gear that we're getting from Stolen Treasure is gonna be dropping at 3 light or 3 defense, whatever you want to call it. But then since we have 100% rate efficiency of infusion, you can go right up to like 320 or whatever your current gear is. Because 100% efficiency, instead of usually we would infuse a 320 piece into like a 300 light, and maybe we'd only get it up to like 316 or 318, but now it would go right up to 320 or whatever the previous gear was, which is really OP at one point and really good, because now we don't have to grind so much, because it's all about the grind recently in Destiny, but now they might make it fun again about playing Destiny and not grinding it. Also, new Eververse items, as always on updates, new emotes and stuff like that. The Warlock is having class changes. They're not going to change the OP Firebolt, which I really experienced it for the first time this week, because I went flawless on my Warlock for the first time. Leave a like if you guys want to see my gameplay of that. I was really surprised of how OP it is. I mean, all we have to do is have 2 Warlocks on team, throw a Firebolt in this general vicinity, because we don't even have to aim, just throw it where they are, and all of them are dead. Basically it. Trials, more revive timer. You're going to start the round with special. In the Crucible, heavy is only going to spawn once. The year 1 legendaries are coming back. Some favorites, the longbow synthesis and the LDR. Hold on. We're also getting finally some more vault space, a whole nother page of vault space for weapons, armor, and general, so you can keep your year 2 stuff, and we're adding more stuff with our April update stuff. So you don't have to dismantle everything or get rid of everything. You can keep all your favorite stuff, fan favorites from year 1 that you never want to dismantle. We're having a new Taken sword, Iron Banner and Trials of Osiris will drop 335 light. If you're a Crucible player and you don't really like playing the PvE and you want a new attempt or a different way of getting 335 light, or you want to do both at the same time, get 335 light even faster, whatever you want, choose your own way. There's a new Zen Meteor Sniper. Again, Bungie's fucking over the Xbox players. They're giving it to PlayStation only. I'm one of those Xbox players. I'm not happy about this. The Zen Meteor, and I still not getting my Jade Rabbit, you know. They'll just drop it to us next year, while they'll have it for a whole year ahead of us, which I really don't get. I mean, can we at least have it like a month later or something? And then the HUD, you can see on my screen and now, like, where it shows the score and when my grenades are ready and stuff. The HUD is now optional. You don't have to have it on your screen if you don't want to, and the minimap and things like that, but I don't know why anyone would not want to. I'm sure some YouTubers will be like that, like, no HUD challenge, Trials of the Stars, flawless, one person only. And then our sniper rifles, like our 1,000-yard stare, and when the LDR comes out, and the longbow, and all those snipers, will also have it be receiving changes on their scopes. On the snapshot, the long view, and the ambush scope, the zoom length has been increased, so no more like getting sniper headshots at a shotgun range. So what this means is, to put into perspective, is when you zoom in, you're going to be zooming in at a greater length. Like, you're going to be, instead of zooming in and having a full view of the map, you're only going to be having like maybe a portion of that view. So that's going to be a detrimental change to snipers. Not that much. For the good snipers, they'll still be able to snipe, but for snipers like me who aren't that good, it'll be harder for us to get those quick snipes in, so I'm probably going to be going back to my shotgun. Hand cannons are having more ammo in their reserves, because hand cannons recently, it's only the last word. Everyone's using the last word. No other hand cannons have been taking any light into anyone's inventory. Fusion stability increased because they're trying to bring back that all guns are viable to be used, not just shotguns or snipers. Shotguns, oh, did I really say that? I meant conspiracy theories, because that's the only shotgun that people use. The last word can no longer two-headshot people in the head, because I really hate that. Someone pops up with a snipe, last word before I even know what they're shooting, I'm already dead. The last word will probably take like 3 bullets now, which is a nerf. The Tommorow spin rate is going to be giving extra damage after 4 shots instead of 3. But since they're taking away the spin rate damage, we're going to be receiving more range on the Tommorow. Maybe we're seeing a Tommorow meta, new Tommorow meta, auto rifle. I like that shit. The Hawk Moon is going to be giving more range and accuracy. Maybe the Hawk Moon is going to have reborn. Maybe, oh man, a lot of guns being reborn. Longview, LDR, Tommorow, Hawk Moon. Next thing you know, people aren't going to be using any last words or BS, and I might have some fun in the trials. Higher rate of fire and low damage for the Hawk Moon bullets, and also for auto rifles like the Doctrine. So this is not just for the Doctrine. All high rate of fire auto rifles are having their damage decrease, and all low rate of fire auto rifles are having their damage increase, because this makes it more realistic, I guess, because guns that are going to be shooting that much of high rate of fire can't be doing that much damage, because the bullets have to be smaller to be able to do that much of high rate. And that's all the information I have for you guys. Enjoy the update tomorrow. Peace out. It's your boy, Milk Chocolate Gamer. If you subscribe, I'll see you on the next one.